Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Hello Kiniro Mosaic. Although I do think there is one more thing left called Pretty Days, I want to say, which is a Kiniro Mosaic data that I actually have not seen before, so that will be a fully blind reaction when I get to that, for those of you that makes a difference for. But anyway, I don't really remember what happened last episode because it's been kind of a big gap between then and now for various reasons that I'm not really going to get into. But yeah, let's just get into this. 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, here I got a chart. Shush, puppy. We don't want the neighbors to complain. Like that one. I try and fail. As you do, yeah. Yes. She can... The struggle is real with waking up Shino. Of course, I tackled her. It was awesome. Just love the English. Yes, that's how we remember her. She looks like that, right there. Not sure how she made it to England, but awesome. Poppy, you gonna tackle her again? Oh. Wow. Wow. That's great. I guess that makes more sense than Shino somehow making it there. Oh my god. I can't believe that's... Seriously, this happened. uh... that just... I mean, there's a lot you could say about that. But yeah, basically, Alice has cut and do Shino roleplay for her, because that's what they're into. I thought it was just like a dream or something when it showed Shinobu, but no, it was just that. Explains why Poppy didn't tackle her. uh... This is kind of funny because another show that I watched like just yesterday had an episode where a character dressed up like another character to make another character feel better. So the same kind of thing basically. So that's pretty funny. I'm not surprised at all that Alice has just a Shinobu outfit around. And we're back into it. Because I love you more than anything. That's a title. A great title. Yes. Wow. That sounds amazing. Okay, let's do that. It's nice to be able to see these blondes in their natural environment. I guess you could say that. I don't think Shino would ever forget Alice. Not for as long as she lives. Yeah, it'll be great. It'll work out. It's not quite the same as forgetting your wife. Not quite the same. I'm sure she does. She's probably thinking about you right now. We lost her. Yeah, I think we might be forgetting the real Shinobu here. Nice. Yeah, playing Japanese games while back home. I don't think Shinobu would mind, but I get it. Well, this is current year, so you're supposed to just like text mail. Yeah, it's really slow. Like orders of magnitude slower than actually like being in a chat room. I would love my cotton cookies, please. And Chino. And the heart, of course. Alice. Yeah, this seems very familiar. It was great. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It was great. Well, that's good. uh, I love you, Cotton. Uh, yes. Uh, yes. She probably wants to hear all about that. What are you talking about? Uh, Cotton really is too good for this world. The K. Of course she eats the K. Ooh. As do I. Yeah, that was quick. That's okay. That's good. Just switching between English and Japanese here. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, that's... I would never do it. Keep that stuff away from me. Wow. I don't see that happening, but that'd be something. Can't forget Shino Day. National holiday. Getting tired. Should probably get to bed. A huge bed. Good night. Sleep tight. Blondes sleeping together. I approve. Uh, yeah. We should be going to sleep. You guys could lay closer to each other. It'd be fine, but oh well. I was hoping for a bit more cuddling, but it's fine. It'd be quite an event. Now she's nervous. Take deep breaths. Yes. You don't understand, this is important. You are not awake, Shinobu. Well, that'll wake her up. Yep, she's awake now. I saw that coming, but that was still good. Oh, well, she's not gonna understand that. It shows how embarrassed, how nervous she is. At least you get to hear Alice's voice. Yeah, hello. It really has. Not 3 years, but that's, yeah, only English she knows. uh, but I'm not done yet. Yes. uh, I get it though. It's an easy mistake to make. I don't think she did. She probably understood that Alice misses her, but that's about it. That's what matters. That was a nice conversation. It's definitely weird seeing them all speak Japanese together outside of Japan. It's like, for what purpose? Aww. It was kind of a slow dive, but she got there eventually. Still a very nice hug. She misses Shinobu, but she'll also miss her mother, of course. Oh, Alice. That was a brief shower scene. She wants to, look her best for her return. Uh, yes, as always. No more than usual, though. Exactly. Exactly. And there she is. A very foreign-looking vehicle. And Kaden's gonna... Okay. We got each other. Oh. Yeah, I noticed that too. Because Kaden is the best gift of all. I like the Big Ben. The finest of tea. You just choose whatever's most expensive. Or HD camera. Plug that into the HDMI port and... Oh, alright. Okay, I was confused for a second. uh... Oh god, poor Alice. Oh, that'd be so embarrassing. Yeah. It's understandable. Preferably in Japanese. Well, that was a lie. It'll be fine. Just help with her. Help her with it. It'll be good. Okay, so we're about halfway done with the episode, unfortunately. But we have reunited, which is good. That is a problem. Blonde girl club. Is it a picture of a blonde person? What? Oh. A Kiniro Mosaic, perhaps? Oh. Oh, God. You will not be an interpreter at this rate. To her defense. Like what? Yeah, let's not let the whole class know about her failure. Can she? Yeah, I don't think she can do that. I don't believe you. Didn't even touch it, did you? Yeah. Where did she pull those from? Oh, this should be good. I don't think that's true either. Oh, just she was on point with that. Just gonna break more plates. Gotta give myself some Kiniro Mosaic puppets now. Oh wow. With her own puppet. That's funny. You broke? Oh, it's a doll. Okay. I was like, what sibling was that again? It's fine. Stop crying. It works just fine. Or you could sew it properly. Of course, Shinobu could do it. But yeah, with a name like Kumo, I should have figured it was a bear. All praise Shida. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense for her character. Doesn't require knowing a word of English, so. Although it'd probably help. But you're not making much progress towards that. I'm sorry to tell you. In other words, give up on your dreams is what we're saying. Aww. Alice. It must be great to have that sort of encouragement. You know, be fine. As long as somebody's an interpreter. We're going hard today. And if she wants to be an interpreter, she should be motivated to study English. It's kind of important. Like that. Yeah, like that. That worked. I hope so. I want to see our dreams come true. And everyone else too, you know. Caught him being in airplane mode. So she actually is studying. Wow, that's weird to say. Uzahashi, you sees the friendship over there. Good job, Shinobu. Still, you can praise her. You can feel smart, but reality doesn't always agree with how you feel. Just saying. Don't you always? You sound like an old lady every time you say things like that, Shinobu. I think she'd be okay with that. Well then. Well, you know you want that indirect Kisu, be honest. Yeah, so we have energy to spare. Although some of you are more athletic than the others, so it's not exactly fair. Go, Aya. That is some wonderful youth over there. That's a good way to look at it. So cute. Oh god, I want to play that again already. Need a gif of that. Okay, we are gonna do it again. Back to that. We didn't actually get to see it though, fortunately. We're still doing that too. Keen, butts. So please stop crying. Yeah, thanks Shinobu. She's our hero. I mean, when you're in this show, you have plenty of reason to be happy. I'm not sure I follow that logic, but okay. Yeah, you don't have one. Oh. That was harsh. You just fixed your bear. Well, had her friend fix your bear. Sort of. But as she's concerned with Yoko as usual. Oh well. Alice Kurtlet, whatever her last name was. Probably. Okay, if you feel confident. My dictionary is only helpful if you understand the grammar. But yeah, once you have a solid foundation with the grammar, you can say a lot with the dictionary's help, if you're okay with going slow. But, okay. That was the 12th and final episode of Hello, Kiniro Mosaic. And can somebody tell me why we don't have a Season 3? That's what I need in my life. Season 2 finished airing in 2015, so yeah, it's been a while and still have no Season 3. I don't know if that's because they just don't want to make it or if there's no source material left or whatever, but I still would like a Season 3. But, you know, oh well. Anyway, yeah, it was a really good episode, to be sure. We had, you know, episode 11, I said I didn't remember much about it, but this episode kind of reminded me a little bit of it. And because I do think, it was either episode 11 or 10, that Yoko and Aya stayed over with Shinobu to make her feel better about being alone, separated from Alice. So this episode we switched over to Alice's side of things, where she's very lonely without Shinobu. And then we saw Claud wearing the Shinobu wig and stuff, which... yeah, I'll admit, that fooled me at first. I was just like, oh, Shinobu's here. That's weird. I guess it's a dream or a hallucination or something. And now I didn't... the possibility of it being caught in a wig did not click with me. It did... no, I did not expect that in the slightest. Then she just takes off the wig and I just wow, Alice, you do have it bad for Shinobu, don't you? But you know, it's reasonable. You know, it's a way to deal with the loneliness. Just have your blonde friend that's still, you know, your friend's actually still with you. You know, dress up like your friend that you miss the most. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Then we just got to see Alice and Cotton having a fun time in England. You know, speaking English with each other, speaking Japanese with each other. You know, running around playing Hanafuda, I think it was the card game. Baking cookies. The mother being happy to have them so happily talk about their experience in Japan because as a mother, I'm sure she's very happy that her daughter's having so much fun. You know, because she leaves to a foreign country. You stay at home. You just kind of worry about her. You know, whether or not she's having a good time, whether she's running into problems. So when she comes back for a visit and she talks about how much fun she's having and stuff, it's gotta be pretty reassuring. As a mother, I'm not a parent, so I have to just make guesses on that sort of thing. But I feel fairly confident in that assertion. Yeah, it's great to see them make cookies because the one ED had cookies. So it's good. Plus, they made cookies once on the show as well. They mentioned that in that scene, or the scene afterwards. Yeah, that bed really is massive. But yeah, just there's a lot of good moments with Cotton in them. Just so many great faces and a little bit of Alice teasing here and there and hanging up the phone on her. Just a lot of amazing Cotton stuff, to be honest. But that should surprise nobody. But yeah, the phone call back to Shinobu was pretty funny because Alice was very nervous, largely because of Cotton, things that she says and stuff. So when she finally gets on the phone with Shinobu, she just completely speaks in English. So then Shinobu just kind of freezes up, and her friends notice it, like, Shinobu, what's wrong? Is Alice okay? But she just froze because she has no idea what she's saying. It reminds me of when Cotton went over to Shinobu's place when she was upset because of problems she was having with her dad. I remember exactly what it was. I think he was gonna get her something that she didn't get her, and she just comes to the door and just like starts ranting in English about it. That's still one of my favorite moments in the entire show. Was that when Cotton kind of ran away from home over to Shinobu's place and complained about her dad, and eventually made up with him. Just that little bit there where she just rants towards in English was just one of my favorite moments in the entire show, personally. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. But Shinobu doesn't mind. She was able to talk to Alice, and that's all that matters to her. She had fun with that. But and then we had our heartfelt goodbye. Alice saying goodbye to her mother. And she was like a little bit slow doing that. Like when she started to move towards her, I was expecting her to just like run and dive towards her. But no, she was a little bit. She took her time with that, which made it a little bit awkward. But the hug was still very nice. So the end result was good. And of course, Shinobu has to wear her fancy, Western dress when Alice comes by, because she can't just dress up like a normal person. This is not what Shinobu does. But yeah, another heartfelt reunion there. Lots of hugging and stuff. Even Cotton and Alice, all of them are like together in the hug. They were kind of surprised that Yoko and Aya were there. And yeah, it was just great to see everyone back together again. They brought souvenirs. They had bows on themselves, like implying they were the gift, which is pretty funny. And yeah, they had actual souvenirs and stuff though, which is cool. And then we got to plug in the camera into the TV, which that's Cotton made some video of the whole Alice loneliness stuff and dressing up like Shinobu. So everyone got to see that, which was really funny. Poor Alice, that's gotta be pretty embarrassing. I can imagine. And of course, Isami is the one that caused that whole thing to happen. But yeah, so her homework was not done by Shinobu, so that was a bit of a problem. But yeah, Shinobu hasn't made a lot of progress as far as her English ability goes. She only got a 5 on the English test. That's not good for somebody that wants to be an interpreter. I understand that English is a difficult language. I very much understand that. But you gotta try a bit harder. It is possible to learn. Plenty of people have done it. It's gotta put in the work and accept the fact that the language breaks its own rules a lot and just hope for the best, really. That's all I can really do. But it is kind of important if you want to become an interpreter, and she's clearly determined to do that, even after they suggested, hey, why don't you become a clothing designer instead? Because you're so good at this sewing sort of stuff and with clothing and stuff. And she's like, but I want to be an interpreter. Well, what are you guys saying? Are you implying that I can't be an interpreter or something? Like, no, we're not saying that. Just, just this might be better for you. Yeah. That whole thing was pretty funny. I just love Shinobu's reaction to that suggestion in general. It's like that bit of that little bit of disbelief. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I told you I want to be an interpreter. Why are you even bringing this up? I just love that too. That was really good. And yeah, I like the puppets. I don't remember who had the puppets first. Like Cotton did. Cotton had the puppets first, I believe. And it was either Cotton or Shinobu. Somebody had the puppets. Anyway, they were, talking about that. And Ayaya was just going after the blonde hair, and the real Ayaya didn't like that, and just eventually got her own puppet and talked to Yoko with it, which was adorable. I love that as well. Just talking to Yoko with the Ayaya puppet in Ayaya's hands. Really enjoyed that. And then we found out about the bear getting messed up, and well, I think I'm getting the order mixed up, but the point is, yeah, the bear was fixed up by Shinobu, so the little Mitsuki sisters should be happy about that. Of course. And yeah, it was nice everyone was kind of helping her, with her studies and stuff. Good to see. And Kuzahashi and Kadasuma talking about youth and stuff, that was also pretty cool as well, talking about how you're still young if you, have fun and all that. So basically, if you haven't got to the point where you're yelling at kids to stay off your lawn, you're probably still young enough, because young is obviously subjective. Obviously, these characters would be considered young, in most people's opinion. But at the same time, some people think if you're still in your 20s, you're young, which, I'm still in my 20s, but I don't feel young because I don't go out and have fun with my friends at karaoke and stuff like anime characters do, So it's it's what it comes down to. But yeah, I do believe that Shinobu, all joking aside, I do think Shinobu, as long as she's willing to put in the work to really learn the language, I think she could become an interpreter someday. Gotta really try. Just dangle the blonde hair in front of her to help with the motivation, which was another really good scene, by the way. And I think we could get there. I think we can. Yeah, just that failure of a high five was also the most adorable teacher-related scene in the show, I think. It's at least top 5, and that was really good. I'm glad that they tried again, though. Once you fail, you gotta try again at least once, Yeah, I think that's all I really got as far as what to talk about. I mean, of course, there's the other scenes I glanced over, but those are the ones I care about enough to actually talk about or remember to. But yeah, the show as a whole, this has always been a very enjoyable show. Kind of the peak of cute girls doing cute things with, Yuri undertones. I think this is kind of the peak of that genre, in my opinion. There are, of course, other really good shows as well. Like Slow Start is one that I really liked. Some people didn't seem to like that as much as I did, but I thought Slow Start was pretty underrated. I thought it was fantastic. But, also is the Order of Rabbit, Gochi-Yusa. That's also really good. But I still put that a little bit below Kiniro Mosaic personally, but that's pretty subjective. I'm sure some people have it the other way around, but there are definitely some good stuff in this genre. But I don't know, Kiniro Mosaic always has just been really special to me. I mean, Gochi-Yusa is special to me too, but I'm just saying I put this a little bit above Gochi-Yusa, personally. Because Gochi-Yusa did have occasional moments where I felt kind of bored, but Kiniro Mosaic had much less of that, personally. But like I said, very subjective. It's also been a while since I watched Gochi-Yusa. The last Gochi-Yusa thing I watched was the movie, which was pretty good, of course. But yeah, it's been a really great show with great characters. Kaden's my favorite. I made that no secret, but they're all really fun characters. Even Shinobu, who's probably the most bland of the main cast, is still a lot of fun. Especially with her blonde enthusiasm and her own little quirks. But always, yeah, very fun cast of characters. To watch them bond and have fun and go through life as slice of life anime do. It's always great. Not a lot to really say about it, of course, because of the nature of the type of show, but it's just very good at what it does, basically. And yeah, like I said, I believe there's also Pretty Days, which is the last Kiniro Mosaic animated thing, which, like I said, is labeled as a movie on MyAnimeLIst, but it also says only like 50 minutes, so that I will react to as well. I'm not sure exactly when, because, scheduling and all that, but I will do it eventually. And like I said, that's one that I actually have not seen before. The entire Kiniro Mosaic stuff has been semi-blind reactions, Obviously, I've forgotten 95% of stuff, but it was still only semi-blind. But this, if and when I do this will be completely blind. You can see if that makes any difference at all, which it really doesn't for the most part. At least I don't think it will. But, yeah. It's really sad to see this show, being over. This is the main bit. there's still the Pretty Days bit, which I hope is fun as well, so look forward to that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.